Hello everybody! How are we all doing on this wonderful freaking Sunday night? The whole 5 people I got sitting here watching. I haven't played the intro twice so you guys could freaking get in here, but I guess nobody's paying attention tonight. Oh, so we got Patrick, we got Sad Mac, we got Jay from the House of Moth, Cats Are Cool, and that's it. Hey guys, how we doing? Hey, there's Techie. I am fucking miserable. My audio is low. Well, turn your damn speakers up. How's that? Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Well, if you can't hear me, turn your volume up. I turned my volume up. Now I'm way past the red line. Hi. Boy, that's a wonderful still picture. There we go. That's a little better. Had to reboot the camera. Oh. So how's everybody doing tonight? Are we doing okay? Everybody's still alive? Nobody's dead yet? Come here, furball. Jay has no complaints. That's surprising. Jay always complains. Yeah, I see Jay finally got the X-Serve working after how many weekends now? It only took, what, 3 weekends to get that thing running? Yeah, and you fixed his Mac Pro. Well, that would make you a god fixing that after you took a pair of pliers to it. Or did he have another Mac Pro that was messed up? What do you want, Fluff Butt? Oh, somebody wants to say hi. Oh, wow. That's my air conditioner running, Patrick. It's kind of muggy out. It was raining earlier today, so... I was like, I haven't been on camera for 2 weeks. I need to announce my presence to the world. He's like, I need to become a famous Maine Coon. Yeah, I'd like to get an X-Serve one of these days, but I just don't really have a place for it, unfortunately. So, today, I was supposed to have a stream earlier today about picking up some really cool machines. But, are you serious, cat? I throw him off this side and he comes up this side. So I was supposed to go pick up some really cool machines today and I got fucked there. So I'm pissed off about that. After going to meet this dude twice. An hour away each time, he didn't fucking show up. So, I'm trying to find this, oops. That ain't gonna help. Yeah, I gotta watch your video. I haven't had a chance to yet. Give me a pause here a second. Got to set up a screen capture. Okay. So I found this thing here on Facebook Marketplace on Thursday for $50. And it's a Quicksilver. Supposedly works. Supposedly the monitor works too. I don't really need the computer because I already have one, but I did kind of want some of the accessories, like he's got this USB floppy drive, he's got the EyeSight camera, and I have no idea what this is for. I'm assuming this is a FireWire power brick, which I don't have a use for because this is a FireWire cable right here. So this is probably for a power brick for like an iPod or something. He had this copy of Parallels for Mac, which I'm not sure. I think this is for an Intel machine. Keyboard and a mouse and the whole 9 yards for $50. And I figured, well, what the hell? I said, that's a good deal. So this dude's an hour away from me. All right, roughly an hour away from me. So I set up a time to go so I was talking to him. Trying to scroll up my messages here. I unfortunately can't make this full screen, which sucks. So, you know, I initially say I'd like to buy it, you know. He wanted to do it that night, and unfortunately I was kind of busy because we were dealing with floods and everything else around here. And so I figured, well, I'll go out Saturday after I get off work. So, you know, we make plans. You know, he's like, okay, Sheets and Shoemaker, so okay, that's like an hour away from me, no big deal. So, I asked him, I said, do you have any other stuff you want to get rid of? You know, thinking if he has one machine, maybe he's got more. Well, he sends me a picture of this laptop, and it's just a polycarbonate MacBooks, nothing great, you know. And he sent me a picture of the sticker, and it looks like it's a 2.1 gigahertz, I think. So I think it's like a 2007 model, maybe. I don't know. It's not really worth that much. So, you know, I figured, well, you know, I'll give him 25 or 20 bucks or 25 bucks for that. And then he said he had a G3 Lombard laptop that was fully working and everything. So he said 150 for everything. It's like, cool, okay. So, you know, I even exchanged phone numbers with the dude. So he texted me Saturday at 4:50 in the morning. It's like, are we still good? I said, yeah. I texted him at 7:30, which was right before I went to work. And then I found out, well, it's an extra half an hour from where I work to where he's at. So I said, hey, it's going to be like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Is that okay? He said, yeah, that's fine. So 11:55 in the morning, which is 5 minutes before I left work, I said I'm leaving. Told him, you know, I got there at 1:20. So I'm actually 10 minutes early because I said 1:30 to 2 o'clock. So it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get there. Told him where I was, and I even texted the dude and called him on his cell phone at the same time. No answer, no nothing. So 2:23, I said, fuck it, it's been an hour, I'm going home. So I've been here for an hour, I'm going home. So then he comes back at 4 o'clock, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I had an accident at home, yada, yada, yada. I say, okay. It's like, sounds plausible. I mean, I've had kids, I know what they're like. So, you know, I wasn't mad for nothing. So, he said, well, he's willing to make the trip. And I was like, no, you don't have to. I said, why don't you just meet me halfway? So we made plans to meet at a travel plaza that's about 40 minutes from me instead of an hour. So it really wasn't that much closer to me. So around 12, he said, that's perfect. It's like, okay. So I told him I'd see him tomorrow around noon, which is today. So, and I said, at 11:02 in the morning, I said, I'm getting ready to leave. I'll see you in about an hour. I told him he didn't have to rush because I had to stop and get gas and a couple other things. So I got there at 11:49, parked, and once again, I texted him and called him on his cell phone. Nope, no answer. And at 12:30, I said, you know what, fuck this. I said, I am not sitting here for another hour. I said, I was here for 40 minutes. That's good enough. I was out of there. And I was pissed. So I really, you know what? I could have cared less about the MacBook or even the Quicksilver. I really did want the Lombard laptop, though. That was like the big selling point of the whole thing. After I found out about that, so yeah, so I was pissed. I mean, I was just fucking livid. So my guess is that he sold it for more money somewhere else, and he just didn't have the balls to say, hey, I sold it for more money somewhere else. Sorry. You know, that would have pissed me off, but not nearly as bad as this did. Because then at least I wouldn't have wasted fucking $35, $40 in gas to go out to see this jackass. So, what do you want me to zoom in on? The laptop? Or the... I don't know if I can zoom in or not. I'm not on a Mac, so... I can't zoom in. That's as good as it gets. Hey, Dana. So yeah, I'm pretty pissed. You know, because I had plans of having a really cool stream with all this stuff, and you know, especially the Lombard laptop. I'd never had a G3 laptop before, so. Nope, haven't heard a word out of him today. Haven't heard a peep since this. I'm going home at 12:31 this afternoon. I waited a couple hours. You know, I figured, well, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe something else happened, you know. So, I waited until about 4 or 5 o'clock, and I didn't hear anything, so I reported him to Facebook. I reported him as both a no-show and as a quit messaging. You know, so, you know, I mean, I know it doesn't really it doesn't really matter to anybody, but, you know, it just kind of just generally pisses me off. So, like I said, if you would have said, hey, I sold to somebody else, it's like I don't have it anymore, I would have been, okay, fine, no big deal. I said I would have been upset, but, you know, I wouldn't have wasted gas money to go out there for nothing. Especially since I was driving my car. For the first time in 3 weeks, I actually drove my own car, not a company car. So, if I would have driven a company car, I wouldn't have cared so much except for the waste of time. But, you know, I was actually driving my car. So that was my weekend. Oh, control and scroll wheel. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. I don't know much about the new versions of Windows, so. But I figure, you know, if I'm going to stream, I might as well do something. I have this thing here. Maybe we'll put this in the iMac. What do you think? Anybody want to help soup up a crappy old iMac? Prada? Prada's like, no. It's like, uncomfortable. Oh, thanks, Retro Techie. I appreciate it, but yeah. What do you mean long time, Jay? He's probably still at your house. Okay, Fluff Butt. Really? You are an asshole. You are a bona fide floofy asshole. Good thing you're cute and you're soft. Back at the hotel? What the hell are you doing in a hotel, Dana? I thought you guys lived like an hour away from each other. Ugh, come on. Seriously, Cat? This is why I can't have nice things. Yeah, sad Mac. Don't even bother trying to boot a power Mac off a USB. It's really kind of a moot point. I mean, it's such a nightmare to do. I'm going to throw you into the kitchen here soon. Down. Trust me, it's going to be short-lived. Yeah, FireWire's better anyway. You know, it's sad. I didn't realize how much I actually love FireWire until FireWire was extinct. Prana Christopher. All of my cats have middle names. No, not yet. I am working on that. That's one of the reasons I want to put an SSD in this one. I kind of want to use this one as a kind of a baseline. Since this one is an early model, I love how they. Why the fuck aren't they all like this? I mean, really. I mean, this is so freaking easy to take apart. Why did you have to fuck it up and make it so complicated? Oh. By the way, I warned you guys it's going to be a profanity-laden cat fest. I have not used Thunderbolt. I have two computers, maybe three. So I have a Mac Mini and I have my MacBook Pro. They have Thunderbolt. At least I think my MacBook Pro has Thunderbolt. But I've never used it. So I don't really have anything that uses Thunderbolt. God, that was so fucking easy. Yeah, I've noticed that Thunderbolt is I've noticed that Thunderbolt does seem to be a little on the pricey side. If I could add Thunderbolt to my Mac Pro, I would probably consider using it more. But my Mac Pro has FireWire built in, so I use FireWire. I have a FireWire RAID, works beautiful. Never a problem. I love FireWire. And I love the daisy chain too. Which I know Thunderbolt does as well. We'll just call Thunderbolt FireWire 2.0. How's that? Oh, and I got my HD camera working. Apparently my cable, my USB cable was bad. Do any of my computers use a patcher for an OS? I don't use a patcher. I do use OpenCore. Some of my older machines do. Like my 2009 MacBook Pro, which I'm running El Capitan on that now, but I have used the patchers. They're generally very reliable. But I use OpenCore on the Mac Pro now. No, I'm not going to install Leopard. Leopard is for losers. Tiger is the shit. I'm about ready to have a freaking version of macOS named Maine Coon where I shove this little bastard into a CD drive. Come on, tell everybody how much of an asshole you are. Now. Prada, Christopher Stanhope. You know, I used to run line on a Mac Pro, and I don't see why everybody hated it so much. I mean, it did seem sluggish. Maybe that's the problem. Whoa. No. We want English, not Portuguese. I don't even know if this SSD will even work on this thing. Yeah, there it is. I had this. I must have had this in an Intel Mac at one time. Yeah. You like Lion and Snow Lion? You mean Snow Leopard? Yeah, Snow Lion would have been interesting. I'd love to see Snow Lion. Yeah, I like Snow Leopard. Snow Leopard's cool. Patrick, I think you need to give Siri a lesson on understanding you because she's fucking up, let me tell you. Although I do have to admit, I would be quite interested to see Snow Lion. That would be funny. Yeah, I think you need to have a discussion with Siri there, Patrick. But hey, this is why I don't use voice to text. Every time I use voice to text, I end up getting screwed up too. So don't feel bad. Prada, Christopher. What is your obsession? Yeah, I do that sometimes too, Patrick. I'll sit in bed and I'll watch the stream on my 32-inch TV in the bedroom, and I'll type out messages on my iPad or my iPhone or even my MacBook sometimes. Depends on what's close by. What? I hate you. No, not yet, Retro Techie. I'm still looking. I mean, I found one, but they wanted like $350 for it. I used to keep an iPad 4 in my bedroom just for that particular reason, but I kind of traded it to somebody for some G4 PowerBooks. So I have an iPad Pro, but I usually don't keep it in the bedroom unless it's charging. Well, if you find another one for $10, Retro Techie, I'll gladly buy it off you and pay the shipping. You are a fluffy asshole. You've been fed, so don't look at me like that. I wouldn't care. It'd still be cheaper than $250. $10 Canadian? Probably close to that, Retro Techie. 2006 iMac with a faulty GPU? I don't know, I already have a 2006. 24, I didn't know they made 2006 iMacs in 24-inch. If you want to get rid of it, you have to tell me what you want for it. Now, was that $10 for the whole computer or $10 just for the board? Oh, 20-inch. Actually, that would be kind of cool because I think my 2006 iMac's only a 17-inch. So I wonder if I could swap in the parts out of my 17-inch iMac into that housing. Yeah, that might be worth messing around with. Tell me what you want for it. I was thinking if I... Oh, okay. Well, if you want anything for it, let me know. I mean, I'll give you a couple bucks for it. It's not really worth a lot. I was just thinking, it's like, well, if it's got a good screen and everything, maybe I could take the guts out of my 17-inch, put it into the 20-inch, and then have 3 20-inch iMacs that have the G5, this one here. This thing's actually pretty freaking perky, too. I have to admit. This thing's not really a slouch. I got the prototype, and then I got my Intel. Airball. This is my life. I sit here all day with cats on my lap. He's a floof. He's a floof. I really got to get my video capture device working. So anybody doing anything tomorrow? I'm off. I'm getting paid for tomorrow. It's great. Yes, Prada's always got to be on camera. Up my butt. Laying on me, sleeping on me. Oh my god, it gets annoying. I love the cat to death, but, you know, he's a very sweet cat. Couldn't ask for a sweeter cat, really. And he loves everybody. You walk in the house, you want to rob me blind, he'll frickin' show you where the good shit is. Come on. Come on, it's time for somebody else to be on camera. Oh. Say hello, Queen of Darkness. I found the Queen of Darkness, everybody. She was in the trash can again. Steve is at a family function. So I think we're going to find that this iMac does not like SSDs. because I just got done installing OS 10 and it's not being recognized. Well, I should probably take the processor heatsink off and replace it because the fans are... Oh, there they go. Okay, the fans were ramped up. Yeah, as Patrick's lucky, he's got the new Mac Pro. While the rest of us yokels are just stuck with our old 2009, 2012 models. Well, here it sees it. Let's try this, see what happens. Negative, will not boot off of the SSD. The new Mac Pro really isn't that expensive if you get the base model. And if you start buying all the actual upgrades from Apple, yeah, it gets real expensive real quick. And truthfully, that's when you start getting the bloated prices. Lydia! Black ass. She found a twist tie. She loves twist ties. Hey, Alex. Well, you didn't miss too much. We found out that I can't seem to not be able to boot this particular iMac off of an SSD. Now she's trying to eat my camera cord that I just bought. It could be. Unfortunately, this is the only SSD I have. So pretty. You are so pretty. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yeah, Patrick. I think the base Mac Pro is actually a pretty good deal considering what it comes with. It's when you start buying all that shit from Apple when they start jacking the prices up. Alright, we're going to try to install this one more time just for shits and giggles. Yes, G5s are assholes. This is actually the first one I've actually run into a problem with. I have not had an issue with a G5 with an SSD yet. But this is the oldest one that I have, too. Yeah, Liam, I'd say that GPU's definitely got an issue. That's pretty weird looking. Yeah, that's Apple. And they've been doing it like that for years. They always... And they're not the only one. Dell does it, HP does it, IBM does it. No matter who you buy this shit from. I mean, hell, this Dell I'm using right now, that computer was $5,000 when it was new. And it's like 5 years old now. Yeah, the G5 is the only 64-bit CPU. But the operating system's still 32-bit, so it doesn't really matter. Apple never really made anything to take enough advantage of the 64-bit CPU. And even after they transitioned to Intel, all their operating systems were still 32-bit up until I think Lion. Oh my god, 133,000? Yes, Leopard was 64-bit. However, the bootloader was still 32-bit. So it was still running a lot of 32-bit code. Because the original Core 2 Duo iMacs and the original Mac Pros all have 32-bit EFIs. Yeah, Dell's a little crazy with their precisions. But then again, I mean, when you're buying, you know, Patrick, when you're buying a workstation like that, they're aiming that workstation at a specific crowd too. So, yeah, High Sierra was the last one. No, Mojave is the last one to support 32-bit applications. High Sierra is when they first started changing over, but Mojave is actually the last operating system that supports 32-bit apps, because that's the operating system I'm still running simply because it still runs 32-bit apps. So, yep, exactly, Patrick. Hey, I do Final Cut Pro on my Mac Pro. It works beautiful. I have no problems with Final Cut Pro on my crappy old Mac Pro. That's exactly the games I'm talking about, Alex. The games you buy off of Steam. Most of the old Mac games are still 32-bit. And I like Mojave. It's a good operating system. It's nice. It's efficient. It runs really well. You know, I've not had an issue with it. I think it's great. I mean, High Sierra was pretty good too, but yeah, they did update some games to make them work under Catalina, but I don't like Catalina anyway. It's slow. I don't know. I had nothing but issues with Catalina. Final Cut Pro is actually really easy to learn, Patrick. Hey, Craig. I mean, I'm self-taught. I've never taken any classes. Your Catalina is speedy as fuck. How is your Catalina speedy? Do you have a 2013? You have a 2013 Mac Pro or something? I'm too cheap to buy it too, Retro Techie. That's why I got it for free. You got to have connections. You think I'm paying $300? You think I got the money to pay $400 for a piece of software I don't use that much? Oh. I thought you were putting that memory in a. I thought you were putting that memory in a Mac Mini. Why do I think you were putting that in a Mac Mini? Hey, Bruce. Oh yeah, it's definitely cheap, Patrick. And it's great software too. And I have absolutely no experience with Big Sur. I've barely even looked at it, so. Well, that's good. I'm glad it works out for you, Alex. Yeah, I bet that didn't work out too well, did it, Craig? That's exactly why I'm still on Mojave. I still have a bunch of games I like to play. I don't play them all the time, but I do like to play them. And I don't want to have to set up a whole dedicated PC just to play freaking games. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not dual booting. I'll just stick with Mojave. Besides that, Mojave is actually the last operating system my machine can natively support anyway. Yeah, I can upgrade, but I don't want to upgrade. Holy shit, Steve showed up. He is fucking alive. I'm impressed. Hey, it's another short fat bald guy. How you doing, Steve? Is anyone on the East Coast dry? Well, I'm not dry. Well, I mean, I'm dry in the fact that I haven't drank any alcohol, but I'm not dry in the fact that it's not raining. It's kind of raining here. Yeah, we're trying one more time to see if we can make this piece of crap boot. Nope. Alright, back to the spinner we go. Well, this sucks. Oh, come on, dislodge. Oh, guess we're gonna go back to the spinning hard drive. Oh well. Such is life. I'm trying to install a G5. I'm trying to install an SSD in a G5 iMac. This machine does not seem to be happy with it. This is that early G5 iMac. This is the first one I've had that's been picky. Yeah, Simon's over there on my other desk. Whew! Holy hell, this sucker's hot. That heatsink is 44 degrees. Yeah, G5s don't boot off a USB. They can, but it's such a nightmare to even try to do. I got to boot fine off of a hard drive, off a standard hard drive. Well. I wonder if we can get the cover off at least. Yeah, I figured that. I'm not taking the board out. What we'll do is we'll take the air ducting out. Make sure everything's clean. Yeah, this is actually pretty clean. Oh, I guess you can't even get the, huh. Oh, it looks like it has thermal pads on it. It actually looks all pretty clean in there, surprisingly. Yeah. I think we're going to forego the iHammer on this one tonight. I might get the iHammer Pro out one of these days. I might just make a regular video out of redoing the thermal paste on this one, like I did with my prototype. I do love how easy it is to get this thing open. I mean, this is freaking awesome. I don't understand why they couldn't all be like this. I guess that would be too much like right, you know. It's a PNY, Bruce. It's the same exact brand I have in my prototype G5. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had problems with these SSDs. But, like I said, this is the first time. I mean, this is a really early iMac. It's possible it just has some buggy firmware. It boots and runs okay off a spinner. Well, the computer sees it, Alex. It just won't boot off of it. See, it actually boots fine off a regular hard drive. Do I have Tiger on this? No, I don't. Well, we got the DVD in the drive. Let's install Tiger on that spinner. What the hell? Yeah, I'll have to get a different SSD. I don't know, I have to check with PNY. I don't think there's any updates. I mean, I have these things in my, well, I have them in my prototype G5 and in my, I have one in my Mac Pro too. I have a PNY and a Samsung in my Mac Pro. No, Steve does not have a small collection of Apple devices. It's all a ruse. He actually doesn't have anything. It just looks like he does. I don't know, to see if let's see what we got. CS900. Well, apparently PNY does have a SSD firmware tool, so unfortunately it only works on PCs. Hi Violet. Thanks for joining. You know, I've never had a G4 Mac Mini. Steve has like 100 of them. Yeah, Patrick, I have Parallels running on my Mac Pro. So I have Windows over on my Mac Pro. That's not an issue. Oh, I might have to try that. I'm not really that worried about it. It was just something to do. Yeah, it sucks. And a lot of shit's Windows only. I actually have Parallels running on my Mac Pro, running Windows 7. Because I like Windows 7 over anything else. I hate Windows. I mean, Windows 10's growing on me, don't get me wrong, but it's not my go-to operating system. I quit using, I went to Mac right around the time Windows 10 was becoming big. Because when I first installed Windows 10, when it first came out, I had nothing but frickin' problems. So I still run Windows 7 on my, I have it running in Parallels on my Mac Pro. And we actually still use Windows 7 at my job. Our HP Thin clients all run on Windows 7 embedded. So I'm actually kind of surprised that they're still running Windows 7. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of stuff doesn't support Windows 7 anymore. Sucks. You gotta have at least 8. And I don't like 8. But yeah, we still use 7 at work. Then again, we still connect to a freaking IBM AS400 too, so my company's not exactly on the forefront of technology. No, Retro Techie. Some missiles guidance programs were still run off of 8-inch floppies, but they're being phased out. Ooh, yeah, that sucks, Craig. Well, at least you got him back, Craig. And I have no experience with Chrome OS. It doesn't surprise me that a lot of schools and stuff are using it because it's probably open source and free. So it doesn't surprise me that schools and stuff are using it. Steve, you don't throw shit away that you know is fucking bad. I mean, you have a freaking pile of dead batteries, for fuck's sakes. They look cool. Oh my god. Yes, he's got a pile of dead PRAM batteries. Oh, there you go, Patrick. Yeah, I always keep I keep a Windows XP machine. I have my Panasonic Toughbook. That's a Windows XP machine. So I always have a Windows XP machine here. I mean, I have quite a few Windows XP machines, but that's my primary. Steve, your shit's not neat. The last time I was at your house, I almost died. So I keep my Panasonic mainly for working on phone systems. There's still I still do service a few older Avaya phone systems that the software works perfectly under Windows XP or Windows 7, but doesn't work for crap under Windows 10. Plus, it has a serial port on it, a regular serial port. So, if I need to go through the terminal into the phone system, I have that option with the serial port, which I don't have on just about any other modern laptop because they all have USB. And yes, it is your fault that I don't look down. I shouldn't have to fucking look where I'm walking. So here's the laptop collection. I have an entire shelf here full of laptops. PowerBook 3400, PowerBook 160, Panasonic Toughbook. This is my go-to for Windows XP. This thing's awesome, man. And it only weighs like 1.5 pounds. I got an old Dell. I think this is an HP. No, it's a compact. 2008 MacBook Pro doesn't work. My 2009 MacBook Pro, which does work. Let's see here. Viking Play. Oh, that's for my Lenovo. Let's see what else do I have. Oh yeah, I got my ThinkPad. my X60. This is my other XP go-to machine. This thing actually works really well. It's a tiny little thing when the dock's not on it. I mean, it's really thin. It's really small. It's really beat up. It works good though. And the battery holds pretty good charge. Let's see here. I got another Dell. A couple more ThinkPads that are mostly parts. I have my old Everex here. Dell battery. And then I got more laptops down here on the floor. I got a Fluffy Butt right here. I got some newer, I got an Asus and what's this one here? That's an Asus. And this one is an HP. They're both crap. They work, but they're crap. Giving one of them to my ex-wife. That's how much I love her. Hi Trina. How you doing, hon? There you go, Patrick. Well, I have a 2009 MacBook Pro, 17-inch one. Then I have a 2012 MacBook Pro, 13-inch, with an i7. And, truthfully, they both run like shit. That's okay, Trina. This was kind of an impromptu thing. No, I won't sell my 2012. I use it too much. I might be able to get you one though. I'll ask the guy I got mine from. He saves them from recycling where he works. Jay may also have one for sale too. I don't know where Jay's at. I guess Jay disappeared. Yeah, I think around 2015 is when the MacBook Pro started going to shit. The only thing that annoys me is the 13-inch model MacBooks only have dual-core processors, whereas the 15 and 17-inch models have quad-core processors. Hey Jay, no, cats are cool with looking for a MacBook Pro. I wasn't sure if you might have one or not. I don't know if Greg has any more or not. Yeah, but aren't the Thunderbolt ports also USB-C, Patrick? Or am I wrong? Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Simon has to say hi. Say I'm a handsome old man. Say I'm a handsome old man. What you doing, old head? What you doing, old man? I'm sitting here talking to a deaf cat. He don't care. He's getting loves. He's also depositing all of his white fur all over me. Okay. What you doing, old man? What you doing, old man? Oh. I hate my cats, can't you tell? Yeah, I hate my kitty cats. They're all horrible. So because I did install off of Jay's already done hard drive image. Now I got to go through and do updates. And my Finder locked up. Oh. This one's a 1.8, Dave. This is a first gen iMac G5. It actually runs pretty well. I mean, even with the spinning hard drive, it's really not even that bad. I'm sure it would be faster with an SSD, but, you know. I mean, my 2.1 gigahertz is lightning fast with an SSD, and it's ridiculous. The hard drive's like 1,000 times faster than the computer can even handle. No, it doesn't. This thing is hotter than hell. I mean, these fans are really blowing pretty good. I mean, it's not horrible. I'm getting 42 degrees out, I think. Yeah, about 44 degrees. I mean, it's not horrible. Doesn't really matter. It's a freaking G5. It's going to be hotter than hell. Yeah, SSD runs good on mine too. gotta wait for it to finish doing updates. Oh, I get tired. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of G5, I'm gonna fire the iMac up. Oh, all right. Let's copy some stuff over. See, I even have Final Cut Pro in here. A very old version. I think it's version 3. Thank God for Gigabit Ethernet. Hi, Trina.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to 10 gig yet. I don't have. I don't really have any reason to have 10 gig, but yeah, gigabit itself is nice.
Whoops.
Good night, bud. Have a good night. Alrighty. Oh, what do we got here? Whoops.
Alright, guess we can't run that version on Tiger. Oh, let's set this up then. Oh. Well, guys, I think I'm going to head to bed here soon. Because, I'm about pooped. It's 10:30 here. Well, it's not that late for you, Alex. You're on the other side of the country. It's only like 7 o'clock there. But, yeah, I think we're going to call it a night. So, yeah, I will have a great day off tomorrow. And I'm getting paid for it. I'm going to clean my house. So, I'm going to say adieu. And wish you guys all a wonderful evening. And hopefully we'll have something else happen soon. So, have fun. We'll see you soon.